Welcome, deep divers. Today we're embarking on a journey into a story that feels really fundamental.
Yeah, it's one of those you hear as a kid.
Exactly. So deeply ingrained, you might think it's just a simple childhood tale. But, like all enduring wisdom, its simplicity hides some pretty profound layers.
Insights that are incredibly relevant even now in our, well, complex modern world.
You're right, we're diving deep into one of Aesop's most beloved fables, The Lion and the Mouse.
And it's much more than just, a charming story. It's like a brilliant blueprint for understanding power dynamics, what contribution really means.
And how connections can form in the most unexpected ways.
Definitely.
And our mission for you today is to pull out every meaningful nugget from this timeless narrative. We want to get past just the plot points everyone remembers.
Right, to really unpack the core insights this fable offers. Insights into how, well, even the most overlooked individuals can make a huge difference.
And how kindness and genuine connection build bonds that may be stronger than brute strength or hierarchy.
Consider this your shortcut, maybe, to understanding the wisdom packed into these seemingly simple stories.
It really challenges us, doesn't it, to look beyond just what we see on the surface.
Yeah, to grasp how help can pop up from the most unlikely places. It offers lessons not just for us as individuals, but maybe for how we build communities, even businesses.
Okay, so to really appreciate the layers here, let's dive into the scene itself. Picture this: a warm summer day, deep in the forest.
Classic setting.
Sunlight filtering through the leaves. Maybe you hear insects buzzing. And under this big old tree, there's the lion.
The king, resting.
Not just any lion, right?
Yeah.
A lion, you can almost feel the power radiating off him, even asleep. Total authority, completely at peace.
He really embodies that unchallenged dominance. His posture, even resting, it just says untouchable.
He's the peak of physical strength, the top of the established order.
But does that very power, that sort of isolation, maybe make him vulnerable in ways he doesn't expect?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because, like often happens, something totally unexpected shatters the calm. Suddenly, this tiny mouse just scurries out.
A little blur of energy.
Yeah, frantic, darting around, maybe looking for food or just exploring its world. And then, in this moment of, I don't know, sheer bad luck or maybe just accident, it runs right over the sleeping lion, over his huge body.
Wow. The scale of that is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
The colossal king disturbed by something so tiny, so insignificant in comparison.
It's almost funny in a way.
It immediately sets up this huge contrast, immense power versus this, well, tiny, vulnerable creature. Yet this accident, this becomes the catalyst for everything.
Talk about a rude awakening. The lion snaps awake, furious. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Right.
He grabs the little thing instantly, pins it under his massive paw, and then comes the roar.
Oh, yeah, the terrifying roar.
That goes through the forest, makes everything else tremble. His intention is crystal clear. How dare you, you insolent little thing, I'm going to eat you.
And that moment really shows the power dynamic starkly. The lion's just acting out of pure superiority.
No discussion, just raw force meeting, well, absolute terror.
And the mouse, you can just picture it, shaking like a leaf.
Totally. A tiny bundle of nerves staring up at these massive jaws. But even then, in that absolute terror, it manages to squeak out this plea.
This is the amazing part.
Its voice is thin, desperate. Please, your majesty, if you let me go, one day I might repay your kindness.
Where does that come from? The audacity, the quick thinking, facing overwhelming power like that.
I know. It's incredible.
That's the heart of it, I think. The mouse, despite being tiny, shows this incredible presence of mind. Courage, really.
To even think of saying that.
Let alone actually say it against those odds.
Yeah.
It's remarkable. It shows that even when you're totally outmatched, there's still a spark of agency, maybe a strategy to survive.
So the lion's reaction to this, well, it's classic, isn't it? He just bursts out laughing.
A huge booming laugh. Dismissive.
Shakes the leaves, probably.
Yeah.
You, repay me. I'm the king. You're just a mouse. It's almost like a grain of sand offering to hold up a mountain.
Exactly. It really shows the lion's pride. He just can't imagine value coming from something so small.
He's completely stuck in his own framework of dominance.
And it highlights that bias we all sometimes have, dismissing perceived weakness. He judges only on size and status.
Completely misses the potential for, something later on.
Yeah, that initial dismissal, that failure to imagine value beyond immediate strength, it perfectly sets up the fable's main lesson.
But despite laughing, despite the disdain, he actually lets the mouse go.
Which is interesting in itself.
Maybe he found the whole idea just too ridiculous. Or maybe a flicker of generosity. He just flicks it away with his paw.
Go on, foolish creature, I'll never need your help. Something like that.
Right. It's kindness, sort of, but born out of amusement, not real respect or belief in the mouse's promise.
And there it is. The first crucial step towards this big reversal later on.
This casual act, even though it was dismissive, sets up a future bond.
It's almost like an accidental deposit in the social capital bank. He doesn't see it, but he just made one.
So, time passes. Weeks, maybe. Then one morning, things take a sharp turn for the mighty king.
The tables turn.
Yeah. The proud lion, probably strutting around, gets caught, snared in a hunter's trap.
A strong net, cleverly hidden.
It tightens around him, binds him completely. He roars, struggles with all his immense strength.
Yeah.
But the net holds.
His power, the very thing he relies on, is useless now.
Totally useless against this, human-made thing.
It's a critical reversal. The more he fights it, the tighter it gets. He's completely helpless.
His strength becomes his enemy, in a way.
Almost a metaphor, isn't it? How our obvious strengths can sometimes be our weaknesses when the situation changes. And the hunters are coming closer, time's running out.
He's desperate. Those roars aren't scary anymore. They're cries for help, full of fear and frustration.
And
then, guess who hears him? The little mouse.
the insignificant one.
That same creature he'd laughed off. It hears the roars and rushes over. Driven by that memory, maybe that promise.
And the mouse's reaction is key. It sees the lion, understands immediately how serious it is. No hesitation.
No fear of the big scary lion now.
Just loyalty, gratitude, commitment. It's powerful.
And the mouse doesn't just show up, it speaks. And its voice isn't trembling now.
No.
It's unwavering. Do not fear, my friend. Now it is my turn to help you. Wow. What a shift.
That moment just perfectly captures the mouse's courage, its commitment, despite how the lion treated it before.
Scorned him, yeah.
The mouse holds true. It's amazing character. Fulfilling a vow made in fear, now in this moment of real need, it's more than just payback.
It's like solidarity.
Exactly. And it shows the huge impact of that one single act of casual kindness from the lion.
So, the rescue mission starts. Tiny mouse, huge net.
With its sharp little teeth.
Right, starts gnawing at the ropes. And it's not quick. It's patient, steady, meticulous work.
Bit by bit. Carefully. Precisely.
Can you imagine this scene? The giant, helpless king watching this tiny creature working so diligently to free him.
It's a different kind of strength on display now, isn't it? One we often overlook, but incredibly effective.
The detail about the sharp little teeth and the patient, steady work, that feels important.
It is crucial. It shows it's not brute force saving the day. It's precise, persistent action.
Targeted, consistent effort. A different kind of power.
A strength often underestimated compared to, big displays of force.
And finally, it happens. The net breaks.
Freedom.
The lion is free, standing tall again, powerful. But something's changed inside him.
Profoundly different. His whole understanding has shifted.
Yeah. He looks at the mouse now, not with scorn, not with amusement,
but with deep gratitude, really gratitude. And he says it, acknowledges the lesson.
I never would have believed such a small creature could save me.
Today I have learned that even the weakest may be of great help. That's the moment.
The big realization, from arrogance to humility.
From dismissal to genuine appreciation for different kinds of help, different contributions.
What an incredible turnaround for the proud king. His whole view of the world is reshaped by this tiny, persistent mouse.
It's a beautiful moment. Recognition, gratitude, where power gets redefined not by size, but by impact and connection.
Okay, so we walked through the whole story, seen the twists, the transformation. Now let's really dig into the moral here. What does this mean for us, outside the forest in our lives?
Well, at its heart, this fable really makes us look at our own biases, our tendency to judge based on perceived weakness.
Right. The lion dismissing the mouse wasn't just him being arrogant.
No, it's like a mental shortcut we all take sometimes. Failing to see value outside the obvious framework, strength, size, status.
It forces us to look at ourselves, doesn't it? Who might we be writing off too quickly?
Exactly. And it's powerful because we all do it to some extent. Judging by appearance, by perceived status, by what someone seems capable of at first glance.
The lion's initial view versus what the mouse actually did, it's like a mirror for our own habits.
Absolutely. And the fable expands on that idea. Even the smallest, can accomplish great deeds.
Mm.
Remember, the mouse's sharp teeth, its persistence against that tough net.
Yeah, it wasn't one big heroic act.
No, it was small, consistent, focused actions, things that ultimately did what the lion's huge strength couldn't. It's a great metaphor for specialized skills, for persistent effort.
Like those small, unseen efforts that add up to big change.
Yeah.
The drip of water wearing away stone.
Perfect analogy, the tiny teeth, the strong net. It shows how different kinds of contributions are vital, how soft power maybe can win where brute force gets stuck.
Which brings us to another key point. Strength alone isn't enough.
Right. The lion, the picture of physical power, was totally helpless in that net. His muscles, his roar, his size, useless.
I have the mouse's cleverness, its unique tool, those teeth, its persistence.
And its solidarity, that's what mattered. The fable teaches that diverse skills, different approaches, are often way more effective than just relying on one type of overwhelming force.
It's a great counterpoint to how we sometimes focus only on alpha strengths, right?
Definitely.
We often overlook the soft powers, empathy, persistence, strategy, navigating tricky situations, things the mouse actually embodies.
It makes you wonder, what if our structures, our leadership models, truly valued those less visible strengths just as much?
That's a big question. The mouse didn't need to be strong like the lion. It needed to be smart, patient, and loyal.
Qualities that go beyond physical might. So it prompts us. What assumptions are we making? Based on how someone looks or their job title, what valuable contributions are we missing because of those assumptions?
And this loops back to maybe the most human part of the lesson. Kindness and open-mindedness.
Yes. The story really hammers this home. In life, we never know who might come to our aid.
So be kind. Don't look down on others.
The lion's first act of kindness, even though it was dismissive, literally saved his life later. It shows the unexpected returns on even small gestures.
That casual generosity born from just laughing it off.
It accidentally forged that future bond. It makes you think about the ripple effects of our actions, even the thoughtless ones. How they can build support networks we don't even see.
Compassion, even offered casually, can create these unforeseen benefits.
So it's not just about being nice, though that's important. It's about seeing the inherent value and potential in everyone.
Understanding that any connection might have mutual benefit down the line, no matter how things look at first.
You really never know whose sharp little teeth might be exactly what you need someday. It pushes for a broader, more inclusive view of who matters, who's valuable.
Challenges our assumptions, makes us see beyond the surface. It's a call for empathy, maybe intellectual humility.
And for building relationships based on respect, not just on what someone can obviously do for you right now.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive into The Lion and the Mouse, let's quickly hit the highlights again.
Go for it.
This isn't just a kid's story. It's a profound lesson, really, in the surprising power of the small, the insignificant.
The importance of looking past appearances.
And the unexpected rewards that can come from kindness, even casual kindness.
True greatness, the story shows, isn't just about strength. It's about recognizing the value in everyone, every creature. Humility, interconnectedness.
It's a timeless lesson. Still hits home today, just as much as centuries ago when Aesop told it.
That's the magic of these fables, isn't it? Simple stories, deep truths about how we interact. Human nature doesn't change that much.
So holds up.
Absolutely. And it leaves us and leaves you, our listener, with something to think about.
A provocative thought.
Yeah. Consider your own life. Was there a time you underestimated someone? Or maybe a time when help came from a totally unexpected place, someone you didn't expect? What does this fable really teach us about valuing everyone in a community or on a team, no matter their perceived strength or status? And how might thinking about that change your next interaction?
Definitely food for thought. Thank you for diving deep with us today.
Always a pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and yeah, always keep an open mind.